Antex has established an integrated production system of forging and machining to assembly. We have shortened production lead time by automating the production line for both the forging and machining processes and strive to ship high-quality products on time to customers in Japan and all over the world. Takahagi Factory is the mother factory of Antex with its integrated production system from forging to assembly. The factory acts as an operational base for design control, R&D, quality assurance, marketing and sales, and ensures the quality of slewing bearings in various sizes with an outer diameter of 600 millimeters to 3,500 millimeters. The second factory specializes in the machining process of semi-finished products. By installing the most state-of-the-art robots, fully automated robotic production enables highly efficient mass production and suppresses the increase of labor cost. Products have an outer diameter of 1,000 millimeters to 1,600 millimeters. The third factory specializes in forging and heat treatment. A fully automated line of heating, pressing, forging, and heat treatment enables the mass production of forged rings. The third factory is able to make forged rings with an outer diameter of 600 millimeters to 1,500 millimeters and supplies them to the Takahagi plant and the second factory. Antex Shanghai is a 100% subsidiary company which was established at the Qingpu district, Shanghai in 2004. Using forged rings purchased in China, they make finished slewing bearings by complete automated process. Not only do they conduct sales in China, but they export slewing bearings overseas to the ASEAN nations, India, and the EU. Now, let's see each production process. We design slewing bearings based on customer specifications. We also propose designs and specifications based on our standards. We use carbon steel for machine construction and special alloy steel. Material is cut according to dimension, weight, and size of the rings. Cut material is sorted into pallets by individual lot. Small and medium-sized rings are heated in a continuous furnace. Cut material is automatically carried into a rotating furnace, heated, and carried out from the furnace. Large-sized and special rings are heated with a batch-type furnace. Heated material is carried to a pressing machine where pressure of 1,000 tons to 2,500 tons is applied and the material goes through a process of upsetting, punching, reforming, piercing, and finally shaped into a donut-like coarse ring which is carried to the next ring rolling process. Here, the donut-shaped coarse rings are pressed and rolled into specific inner diameters, outer diameters, and height. This process is called ring rolling forging. Let's take a look at the equipment. It's the first ring rolling machine in Japan. We developed it, and it is still running efficiently today. If the rings have warpage or strain, they're corrected here. Next is the heat treatment process. Heat treatment is one of the most important processes to produce strong rings. It alters the hardness and property of the steel. Turn it red and cool it down is the key to heat treatment. Rings are cooled down in a water or oil tank after being maintained in a temperature-controlled furnace for a specific amount of time. Both the inner and outer rings are machined into measurements of specific outer diameter, inner diameter, and height. The raceways are formed during this process. Here, a carbide gear cutting machine cuts an inner gear along the inner ring and an outer gear along the outer ring. Gears can be cut into a wide range from 6 to 25 modules. Both the upper and lower surfaces of the gear are chamfered in this process. By induction quenching on parts of a gear's surface, the gear gains resistance to abrasion. This one-shot induction hardening process makes it possible to efficiently mass-produce both small and medium-sized gears. At this facility, induction quenching is performed on large-sized gears one at a time. Induction hardening is also performed on the raceways of both rings to gain abrasion resistance. Mounting holes, as the drill hole, threaded screw hole, and reamer hole, are created on the planned areas at their specific location, diameter, and depth. The raceways of both the inner and outer rings are grinded after the process of induction hardening. At Antex, we carry out an inspection for every process. Under strict quality standards, our quality assurance carries out periodic inspections on the inner and outer rings before assembly. We keenly maintain the high precision of our products by checking with a 3D measuring machine. Here, the rings are being assembled. Balls and spacers are inserted into the raceway, and a stopper and tapered pins are attached to the outer ring. Then the assembled rings are closed with dust seals and greased by rotating the rings automatically. Here, a slewing bearing has been completed. Before shipment, we inspect appearance and measure axial and radial clearance. This is how Antex ships slewing bearings to our customers around Japan and all over the world. Antex will continue to supply high-quality slewing bearings to construction, industrial, and maritime machinery. We will support economic activity for all people in Japan and the world.